What's up, YouTube? This is Will, and welcome to Will You League's Gameplays. So today I will be talking about something pretty darn cool, dating advice. For those of you who are new, what I do is I let a League of Legends gameplay run, and I talk to you guys about some stuff. So today I'll be talking about dating advice, and I think for those of you who are looking for dating advice online, I know some of you guys are. This video right here is gonna sum up pretty much hundreds and hundreds of hours of work, so you don't have to do it. This video right here will pretty much summarize anything you want to know about dating advice without you having to spend hours online reading and watching a bunch of stuff, and I'll explain to you guys why. So for those of you who don't know, there's a ton of dating advice online. You can Google it, you can read books on it, there's videos on it, there's a whole bunch of stuff on it. And the thing is, I know some of you guys need that advice and you don't know where to look. And finally, if you think about it real hard, these are eventually the places you're going to go looking for advice if you don't have, you know, some sort of super pussy magnet type of friend that you can, you know, constantly ask questions to. So you don't need to do that. You don't need to go online and read books or any of that stuff. That's going to waste a bunch of time. And I'll tell you why, because I'm not just going to sit here and say stuff that I haven't experienced myself. So in terms of dating advice, I've been there, done that. I think towards the start of my freshman year of college, I started reading a whole crapload on dating advice online and a bunch of stuff. And I used to Google a whole bunch of stuff on, you know, like dating advice, all sorts of crap like that. And I would do it so often, I would go on a search engine and do it, that I pretty much learned everything out there that's online, and I read a bunch of books too. Let me just break down all the stuff I did, and once I do that, I'm going to pretty much summarize it all, because it can all be summarized pretty quickly. So you don't have to do all of that. So first I went on Google and I searched pretty much any statement I could on dating advice, and I read any article that was relevant. From there I went on, you know, social bookmark sites like Digit or I don't know, Tumblr, Reddit, whatever you want. And I used to read a lot of dating advice from there. And then from there, I did that for, you know, almost a full year, until I pretty much learned everything. And I was pretty much going to stop there until I came across another thing, which led me to a whole new world, which would be the freaking pickup artist community, which was something I got to from freaking Digit. So from there, the pickup artist community, they have their own TV show, they have tons of books, they have tons of broken down techniques and all sorts of weird crap like that. They have their own forums, all sorts of stuff like that. And I read a decent amount from there. And then on top of that, just on my own time, I read a lot of books on dating advice from the library and stuff like that. So that's all the stuff you could do, and pretty much I would say, excluding the pickup artist community stuff, I don't want to get into that. Everything's been the same. I've actually read several books on dating advice. I've read tons of articles, studies online, all sorts of shit and crap. And let me just sum it all up so you don't have to do any of that. The one thing I found is a lot of it's redundant. A lot of it's pretty much fluff to pretty much get you to read more. and it's usually the same kind of stuff over and over again. Again, excluding details and excluding pickup artist communities crap. The main generic stuff I found online just searching is all the same. So yeah, let's get down to it. So the rest of this video is just going to be me breaking down what it is. So let's get to it. The first thing is confidence. Confidence is probably one of the most frequent words used in all of these dating advice surveys. And a lot of the books in Barnes & Noble will just be like 500 pages of bullcrap on confidence, about how you can pretend to be confident, why confidence is important. You don't need to know any of that. It's just 500 pages of bullcrap on being confident. And it's so obvious when I read those books at Barnes & Noble's or my college bookstore that they're just filling the pages with fluff to fill the book. Because that's pretty much one of the main things you need. I won't say the only thing. And the reason is because, I mean, you don't even have to know. You just you have to be confident. As to how, you don't need to know, why, but you need to know that, how you can fake it until you make it, or you can just develop your life and be confident. I mean, there's a million ways you can be confident. All you need to know is, I just gotta figure out some way to be confident. There's a million ways. I can fake it. I can change my lifestyle to be confident. I can change my group of friends to be confident. I could become more successful, get more money, which will make me more confident. There's a million ways. Just remember, be confident. Find some way to do it, even if it means being fake. Because something like confidence, eventually, once you fake it long enough, you start realizing, I don't need to fake this anymore. I am confident. So you just gotta do that. And for those of you who really need to know why, I mean, I don't think it matters. It's there's a lot of like scientific crap about it, but really, I mean, it's all about why certain people are not confident. I mean, not having confidence is really the key to why people like confidence so much. Not people without confidence just reflect how crappy their life is. If you're not confident, you pretty much are a loser in pretty much every aspect of your life. I mean, there's usually a direct correlation. You're usually not confident because you're ugly, you have no money, or you're psychologically disturbed, you have no friends, you're all these crappy stuff. I could list a bunch of these things, but you can just pretend you're confident, and as long as you could sell it, the girls will naturally like come to you. I mean, the girls, they can't break it down themselves why they like confidence. I just did in like a couple sentences because I read like a bunch of studies and scientific crap on it. But if I wanted to ask a girl about it, they wouldn't know why. And that in itself is it brings me to another very important point. The girls don't know why they like confidence. So they just like dudes who do. They inherently do because they know deep inside that they like people with money, with friends, etc., etc. But if you just fake confidence or actually be confident, I'd rather you be confident. I personally would never fake it. I have to actually try and be confident myself. If they do that, they'll just naturally assume the rest of these qualities. And even if you don't have these qualities, I mean, there's so many guys with who don't have lots of friends, who don't have a lot of money, but they can still get a girl who's super hot because of their confidence. And it all comes down to these girls naturally being attracted to these things because you know, back in the day and now, like a girl can't, you know, assess how much money you have immediately or your status back like right off the top of their head without knowing a bunch of stuff about you and like really looking at you. So they would naturally, without consciously perceiving it, just be attracted to confident people, because there is a direct correlation between confidence and having all this stuff. So if you can just emulate that, you pretty much have a huge amount of more, I would say, leeway than a bunch of guys out there. So that's one thing to look for. I could go more into depth if you guys want about this, and if you guys want more, anecdotal stories, I have to refer you to my one of my most enjoyed YouTube channels, Thaddeus Pewterschmidt. He actually does commentaries on dating advice and a bunch of other stuff on his channel, and his channel is youtube.com/lolitsthad, and he does Modern Warfare 3 gameplays. But yeah, he pretty much has a bunch of stories for you, and he can go a lot more into detail because he already has at least like 20 videos on dating advice with stories about them too. But confidence is the key here, and I think this gameplay is pretty much winding to an end. My video time's winding to an end, so if you want to hear more about this, leave it a like, and I'll tell you more. There's plenty more to be said, but I pretty much just summarized everything you truly need to know, or anything you will learn from reading a bunch of books about this stuff. So I just saved you guys, hundreds of hours of time, and hopefully you won't have to do that now. See you guys later. Peace, and subscribe if you want.